up, everybody? It's Mikey back with another banger, and today is going to be the feeding video. I know I posted last video 4 days ago. I'm also going to show you my saltwater tank upstairs, but I'm going to go feed downstairs first. William. If you hear snorting, it's him. All right, so for my 135 gallon, I'm gonna be cutting up just some extra large shrimp. So they'll probably get 1 shrimp total, minus the skeleton of the tail, because the fish are too small. Got the arowana waiting for me to drop some in. Also this bigger red tail catfish. Note that he is 3 months old and he is about 5 inches. And I also got this one at the same time. He's in there, but he's about half the size, not even. But I'm gonna drop these shrimp in here because these arowana are ready to go. As soon as he comes over, I'm gonna drop this. Got it. Couldn't record it. Happened too quick. Let's try and hand feed one of these guys. On camera. Guess he wanted me to drop it. Alright, I'm gonna drop it over here. Yep. Got it. It's so hard to record it. But I'm gonna keep dropping these in here. Got it. These arowana have been eating a lot. Got it again. Get this red tail trying to come up. I'm gonna feed him right now. Or the arowana is gonna take it. And they're gonna take that one. Let's get this red tail. First hand feed on camera. I'm gonna drop it. All right, I'm gonna drop the rest of these pieces. There's that other red tail, kind of small. Probably because this one's out eating all the time, but I try and give them a piece. See, I'm gonna try and cubby that in there. Oh, it's gonna drop right in there. Look. Right outside. Uh-oh. But they're gonna keep eating this. Might have to come down here and feed that little red tail again. But as you can see, this guy's doing perfectly fine. Other one's doing good, it's just not as big. Close this before the arowana decide to jump out on us. And that's it for feeding this tank down here. As you guys can tell, the arowana are getting bigger. That one's got some shrimp in its mouth. This red tail is, I don't know why it's getting so big, and that one's kind of lacking, but it'll catch up. I'm pretty sure it'll catch up. Hey. What? Oh, the peacock gate. At least we got that going for us. You don't want to eat today, so I'm gonna go feed my upstairs pond. My upstairs tank. So I'm only feeding my clownfish upstairs, and my clownfish will eat this brine shrimp, and they also eat pellets. But clownfish, if anybody's looking to get a clownfish, oh, like this frozen brine shrimp, and they don't really like the pellets. Every time I give them pellets, they kind of chew on them and spit them back out, stuff like that. But as soon as I put this brine shrimp in there, they will eat all that. Check on the flower horns, looking great. Actually gonna feed these guys too. All right, I'm just gonna prep this for the clownfish. This is tank salt water, just to defrost the cube. Dump a little bit of that in there. All right, so as you guys can see, there's very minimal water in there. We're just gonna let that sit at an angle, just like that. All right. Look at this guy from above. Think he doesn't think I'm feeding him, or what? Look at his colors. Flower horn is such beautiful fish. But he's gonna chomp down on those. The colors on that guy right now. Beautiful. As well on her. He's gonna munch through that. Look at that fish. I'm gonna close him back up. Alright, this flower horn right here, she's crazy. Alright, now we're gonna feed his girlfriend. So this is the only view you guys can have. I don't have a glass lid on hers. She already wants more. Oh, left 3 up here. So as you guys can see, they normally stay on these sides of the tanks, just so they're closer to each other. But she's getting a little bit bigger. Nowhere near as big as he is. Only had him for like 2 more months, but he's a lot bigger. All right, let me give her some more. Just a touch. There you go. And that's really how I feed my flower horns. Sometimes they eat frozen stuff, but I really like to keep theirs not frozen, just to keep any unwanted bacteria getting in things and stuff. Because these 2 are my babies. If you do have flower horns in the comment section, comment below, because I feel like they're little underwater dogs. I don't know. Their colors are beautiful, as well as his. So we're gonna step over here to the clownfish tank because they already know what's going on. So I did take a rock out, and I also added a automatic top off system. My fault. So whenever the water gets to the last thing, it'll fill up, and I don't have to top this water off anymore. But we're gonna get this lid open. Also, if you do want to get a jump start on limiting evaporation, get a glass lid for any saltwater tank you have. It keeps a lot of the evaporation out. So we're gonna shake this a little bit, get those nice brine shrimp off of there, the nice big pieces. And we're not gonna feed this whole block, so they already know what's happening. So we're gonna dump that in there like that. And we're gonna watch these guys go to town. Every piece they try and get. So I know you guys can see the top half of the clownfish. Like this top half kind of looks not as black as the bottom half, and that is completely normal. These clownfish are going to turn all black and white as they get bigger. But as you guys can see, they're loving this brine shrimp. But yeah, they're just beautiful fish. When I get my light on this tank, let me close this. I will be adding corals to this tank because this light is just for freshwater fish. Clownfish really don't need a crazy light to just be living for a couple weeks. This tank has been up for like I'd say 2 weeks. The fish have no signs of fighting. I bought these fish separate, but luckily one was bigger than the other. Clownfish are actually born both males, so the bigger, more dominant will become the female out of the pair if they decide to pair, which I think they will. There has been minimal to no aggression between these two, but their favorite snack, that brine shrimp, or their favorite food is that brine shrimp. Them pellets, they don't like them that much, and that's completely different for everybody. My clownfish can be completely different from your clownfish or anybody else's clownfish, but this is just what works for me. You know, this tank has been looking perfectly fine. The fish have been good. I've been testing my water. If you're gonna get a saltwater tank, I might as well go through the necessities. Or should I do that a separate video? I'm gonna make that a separate video, but I'm gonna be wearing the same stuff, so you guys know that I sat here and I did it the same day. But this saltwater tank is, I'd have to say, it's not as complicated as people make it seem. I was very scared to get into the saltwater hobby, but after just having this little tank, I just know I'm gonna have a lot more tanks that are saltwater now. But I'm gonna flip you back over to these clownfish while I talk a little bit more. But yeah, this is the 10-gallon saltwater tank. If you want to see more videos of this, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna get that saltwater setup video for you in the price. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now. So peace. Have a blessed one.